Welcome back. I have two very special guests here today on Off the Desk. Rocky Bleier, I feel like you don't even need an introduction. You are an Appleton native, an NFL great, a Vietnam veteran, and a Purple Heart recipient. And we also have Steve Day. You're a retired Coast Guard Rear Admiral, and you are also a board member with Wisconsin Veterans Village. Thank you both so much for being here.
You're welcome.
Our pleasure.
And
Yes.
Rocky, you just got off the airplane just a short time ago.
And you were our first stop.
I am very honored.
That's it.
You guys are here to talk about this event that's coming up on Wednesday. It's called An Evening with Rocky Bleier. And you're going to be speaking, and you're also going to be, you have some signed copies of your book that people can pay for. The proceeds go to the Wisconsin Veterans Village. Your book is called Fighting Back. This is going to be a great event, Rocky. You've done this before. What can people expect, and what do you like about the event?
Well, I think the biggest thing is an awareness factor, of Veterans Village and the impact that it has on veterans and the support that they get for being a part of the village and in a place that they can call home. So that becomes very important in that transition for that military personnel who's has some difficulties coming out of conflict. They found themselves in the situation that they are, but now all of a sudden here is a place that has embraced them and made it home. So anything that we can do to be able to help and support that, to be able to raise money, and that's what Steve has been very much involved in, and has allowed me to come and be a part of this, to create this awareness, more importantly, and the need to be able to support these veterans.
Steve, the Wisconsin Veterans Village, you offer lots of services. The main priority is housing, affordable housing.
Yes, ma'am.
And you have about 48 units.
We have 48 units, of which there's 16 one-bedrooms, 28 two-bedrooms, and 4 three-bedrooms. And they're all full, and we have a waiting list, a significant waiting list for those services.
And it goes beyond housing.
Yes, it does. We have a beautiful community center that is engaged every day. We support 10 nonprofits that hold their monthly or weekly meetings there. We have a beautiful fitness center through the generous donation from the Bolt Foundation, and the Courtyard of Honor, which is just beautiful during the day, but even more spectacular at night, by the David and Rita Nelson Foundation. And we have a walking path around our facility, and we're close to the John Bradley VA Center.
Right there in the Appleton area.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Rocky, this cause obviously near and dear to your heart. You are a veteran yourself, and you have quite the story. Let's talk about, you were an NFL great, and also you were wounded in action in Vietnam and overcame the odds and came back to play football again. So walk us through your journey.
Well, it was at that period of time, and we got to go back to the 60s, and the Vietnam War was taking place. And I graduated from the University of Notre Dame in 1968 and was drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers at that time, highly touted 17th round draft choice. But anyway, we won't talk about that. And so I got a chance to make the team as a rookie and played special teams for them. But it was also 1A classification time. You lost your student deferment. That was the height of the war. We had most personnel that was involved in Vietnam, over 500,000 troops at that time. And so you were very eligible to be drafted. And I fell through the cracks at that period of time. I didn't get into the reserve or the National Guard, and I got my draft notifications to report to the military on a very in a 2-day basis. And so all of a sudden, bam, I was gone, and went through basic training and advanced infantry training, and like thousands of other young men during that period of time, I got my orders to go to Vietnam, and I ended up in Vietnam, up in I Corps with the AmeriCal Division. And after several months in country, we had a mission that was taking place with the Marine Corps that was north of us, and we were retaining force south, and they were pushing the enemy down into us. And we got into a firefight, and it was during that period of time where I was wounded twice in that same day.
And here actually is a picture of you in the hospital. You were wounded in your legs.
Yeah, so I got, fortunately, unfortunately, to being wounded was I got shot through the left thigh, and then the same day later on, I got hit with a grenade that blew up through my lower feet and legs, which then put me in the hospital, and I went through 3 operations to be able to take the shrapnel out and put the pieces back together.
You probably had a moment where you thought, I may never play football again.
Well, I didn't let that sneak in, and I'm going to tell you this not to make this, but the fact of playing football from junior high through high school to college and et cetera, is that being injured is always part of the deal, And I thought to myself, hey, I didn't lose a limb. I didn't lose an arm or a leg or a foot. Damage, okay, fine, but I've been there before, and time will tell. And so also I just really had a great support system from the Rooney family to give me the time to be able to heal and to come back and eventually make the team again.
And we're going to talk about that. We need to take a quick break, and we will pick up this conversation right after that. Stay with us. And welcome back. We are going to go further into our conversation here with Rocky Bleier and Steve Day. And Rocky, you were talking before the break about your time in Vietnam and the injury that you sustained to your legs, and you got a Purple Heart. And then you said, I never worried about not getting back into football because you have the mind of a champion. What was that like for you to, work your way back onto the football field?
Well, opportunities are really the key here. And as I had mentioned before, I mean, the Rooney family and the Steelers gave me an opportunity, and they bought me a year to be able to come back and go through rehab and another operation. And so also, I guess I had a mindset that since they've given you this opportunity, you got to do something with it. And so it was coming back, working on the things that I needed to work on, like my speed, like my size and my strength. And so eventually, as I started working on lifting weights and so on, so I got to a point where I got my body weight up to 218 pounds. I bench pressed 465 pounds. I squatted over 600 pounds. And I always tell people I had 18.5-inch biceps. And you know how come I knew that? Because I measured them myself. but anyway, it was those things of working on the things that are fundamental to the game, because I really wanted to come back and play. And see what would happen. And so I was very fortunate to be able to make the team, played special teams, and then, all of a sudden, somebody got hurt and I got a chance to be a backup, and I go, oh, wow, I hadn't been there before. And then somebody else got injured and I got a chance to play and start and played well. And then that person got healthy, and I thought maybe I was going back to the bench again, and the coaching staff changed me from a fullback to a halfback, and I started with Franco Harris and Terry Bradshaw, and this was back in 1974, and midway through the season we started to win, and we won some more, and we're playing more games. We go to the playoffs, and we win the playoffs, and we go to the Super Bowl for the first time, and we win the Super Bowl, and all of a sudden it's established. And so we come back, and I get to play 6 more years, and we win 3 more Super Bowls.
And here you are with trophies, those
Of our
Lombardi
championship.
trophies. And, you've accomplished so much in your life. Do you ever have those moments where even you don't believe it and you have to pinch yourself and say, this really is my life and I really have done all of these tremendous things?
Well, I don't, and really, in all honesty, and I'm not saying this because, yeah, you have to put the time and you put the work in, you have the opportunity, but you also have to have a team. I mean, you also have to have people around you that get a chance to believe in you, so it gives you an opportunity to be able to make the team. You're a running back. Well, you can't be a running back if you don't have somebody blocking for you. You can't be a running back if you don't have a defense to stop the opponent, and be a part of that success. And as that team developed back in the 70s, much like the Packers of the 60s, where I grew up and watched those guys play, was all of a sudden you start to win, and you win some more, and you believe, and you're just a part of that whole mechanism moving forward. And you just, in my opinion, feel very fortunate to be able to be a part of, just have a small part of that success.
And you love to go around and share your story. You are an author, you're an inspirational and motivational speaker. What kind of gratification do you get out of this part of your story?
Well, I think the biggest thing is to make people aware, no matter what they may do. It's not about sports, it's just about life in general and the talents that they have. And what they can achieve if they put their mind to wanting to achieve it. And it takes work, and it takes hard work, and it takes dedication, it takes commitment. It takes all those things that we've come to learn and put into effect. So I like to incorporate that into a story if I get a chance to speak to a group of people and or an organization, just to know that they have that within themselves, working together to make a success out of the whole. And when the team wins, you get recognized for your contribution to that success, and that becomes the most important thing.
And I want to bring up a graphic here so people can actually have an opportunity here to see exactly, pardon me, I'm going to advance now. There it is. Evening with Rocky. It's coming up on Wednesday, June 10th from 5 until 9 p.m. at the American Legion Post 38 in Appleton. This is a free event, which is incredible. And Steve, I know this is a fundraiser. We talked about the fact that Rocky's book will be available for purchase. But you have other items that will be silent auction items and much more.
Yes, Stacy, we're going to have several raffle items, which include signed footballs by Rocky. Rocky also signed our flag signs for the golf outing. They'll be available for raffle. Mini helmets for raffle, and then other items we have for raffle. And then we're going to have auction items, which one of them will be Rocky's jersey, of which whoever chooses to purchase that, he'll sign it, obviously, but then we will frame it for that person. And we'll have 3 beautiful stained glass pieces, Badger helmet, Packer, and the Steelers logos.
So a lot of great items. And also there's a golf outing the next day. Here's some video from a past golf outing. I understand this is at capacity right now.
Yes, ma'am, it certainly is. And we're grateful for all the folks that have signed up in early, and it'll be at Royal St. Pat's in Wrightstown. And this is our 5th annual golf outing. Yeah.
That's wonderful. And I know, Rocky, you love to come back to your home area and to support the Wisconsin Veterans Village in this way.
Very much so. They've done a wonderful job, and I think it's so very important from an awareness point of view of all the people that are not only coming to the golf tournament, but those who listen to your show as well, and to understand that something is being done and housing is available for our veterans.
Absolutely. Well, thank you both, Rocky and Steve, for coming by Off the Desk today. I know that this event it's a favorite in this area, and I know it will be a wonderful event to raise money for a great cause. So thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
And stay with us. There's more Off the Desk to come.